Hey Ash, how are you,
Hi, guys.
darling?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's wonderful. Sorry, guys. I just put my baby down and I
Mm,
am down as well. So,
okay.
what is the topic? Because I've been having questions and I've been trying to get requested for a long time.
What's your question tonight? It's Ask Ashley, so you can ask a question.
So, I am a mother of a toddler. She's 2 years old
Um,
and I'll be 37 this year. So, I think that it's really hard for me to find somebody that I'm even willing to give her my time. I mean, him, I'm not her. Give him my time to be without my baby because my daughter is like everything.
how old is she? She's 2 months
She's
old.
no, she's 2 years old.
Oh, 2 years old. So
Yes.
why, if you don't mind me asking, why didn't it work out with her dad?
Her dad was just not my cup of tea. So I was raised by my grandparents. So I'm used to someone that is southern and I'm used to being courted, and that's what I seen my grandfather doing to my grandmother.
And he was not your cup of tea, but
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts.
this is sick work,
Now you a
folks.
single mom. Now you a single mom.
Oh my God. Okay,
Got this modern freaking hyena. I'm so sick of them doing this. Talking about I seen my grandma and my granddad. I seen how they treated one another. They was married in a real life relationship with duty, commitment, responsibility. She talking about, I want to be courted like I seen Pep and Nana. You a whole baby mom dating by choice. Out our face. Stop that.
and she almost 40 years old up here with a 2-year-old kid. The buzzer beater, almost 40 with a 2-year-old talking about I'm trying to find a man that's worth my time, worth me taking time away from my child and spending it with him. That's called the baby's daddy, i.e. your husband.
But now you trying to be courted with your blowed out stuff. I told y'all, ain't no bounds over here in Nancy Don't land. She just getting started too. I guarantee it.
I don't think that I'm the type that's just going to stand for somebody saying, "Oh, I've never had to open somebody's door, so I'm not going to do it for you." Any other girl, they would just open their own door. Or I've never had to pump somebody's gas, and it was like, "Dang, I'm already pregnant now, so I can't,
Right.
I can't just leave." So
Right. And let me ask you this, Ash, for anyone, all the other ladies who's watching, did you see the signs from the beginning? He must not have been opening doors or pulling out chairs.
So no, he was, right? And I felt like he was disconnecting from me and I felt like it was somebody else. And that was cool with me. Like I'm totally okay with that. It's been 35 years. So I'm been by myself all this time. So it's not a big deal. But when I'm coming to tell you about it, and it literally it happened. I was feeling sick and I was about to tell him, like, this just isn't working out for us. And I was gonna be done. And then I found that I was pregnant. I was like, are you kidding me?
And how long were you guys dating before you got pregnant?
6 months.
Oh, so everything happened very, very
Very
fast.
fast.
So
Very
you
fast.
didn't, yeah, so you didn't even, respectfully, you didn't know him.
No. And I felt like that was my breaking point. Like, oh my gosh, do I really want to do this? But I couldn't go through with not having her.
Papa Molly, I'm sweating.
Woo!
Pop the baby up in me. You feel me?
Pop the baby up in her. And they knew each other for a few months. They were screwing around. This is like 90% of pregnancies right here.
She said, I was about to end it. Things weren't going too well, and I wasn't feeling well. The next thing I know, I found it out I was pregnant. That I find it amazing that Bonquisha just be finding out she pregnant, like she had nothing to do with it. Just woke up one day, said, "Oh my goodness, how could this be? How could I be with child? Was it all a raw meat hunching? I wonder."
Because now that I have her, it's like, oh, she is just the joy of my world.
I wasn't
Oh
implying
no,
that
no,
you
no.
no, I
Yeah,
didn't say that. Yeah.
no.
I'm
But
just, yeah, I was saying I that happened very quickly,
yeah, it
6 months.
did. It did. And then when he found out I was pregnant, it was, oh, she's a gold digger. But my thing was, I had all my own everything before you met me, after
So that
you met me. Now that I have her, I take care of her myself. So it's like,
So
So
that
now
means he
it's
don't
hard
got
to open
much
up.
of nothing. He don't got
N-
much of nothing.
No,
That's what I'm
he
assuming.
works for the city, so he does what he's supposed to do. He hated the fact that my thing was he was giving me $75 a month to take care of my baby. I would have never went to child support because I used to work for child support because I just don't like the, how it works. So I was like, I don't even want to do that. Just do what you're supposed to do. He never did it. So I had to do what I had to do because I can take care of it myself. I'm just not doing it. I'm not.
And hold on.
Hell.
Why not? The man laid down. He gave you that baby. He gave you the spark of life. He gave you the ability to have a child at almost 40. You should be grateful. If he was giving you $75, you got to have some accountability and accept responsibility as a woman. At this age, you ain't 21. You almost 40.
I'm not trying to hear no woman up here giving that bull crap spiel she just said. I didn't want to take them to put the folks in this business. Yes, you did. That's why you up here saying it with a grin. Hey, had to do it. We out here hunching all wild. What a consolation prize. Become a single mom by choice and then have somebody help pay for your existence. I mean, this is Miss X, this is why. It's like what positive reinforcement for negative behavior. 90% of these kids is born to single moms. It's because they're being compensated for their time in the bedroom. This is sick.
So you had to step up and do what you got to do. So, we have joint custody and all of that. He takes her on his days that he's supposed to have her. And it's just now it's like I'm scared to open back up because it's like, now what the heck am I supposed to do? Like, what if they don't accept me because I have a daughter and I'm so much older and I have this toddler and it's like, it's just me and her. So
Right, right. I mean,
I'm
I
just
don't think you
wondering.
can't date because there are plenty of young women who still date and get married with a
Hmm.
child.
Hmm.
However, if there's a certain type of man, which it sounds like you want a more traditional man,
Yeah.
old fashioned man, you have to show up in a very different way.
Yeah.
So
I can't stand this bad advice from the sisterhood. Shout out to all the sisters. My girl Luna, HQ, they be up here. This is not the time to get this advice. And that's why they need shows like this and men like us, because she sat here and she'll say to her, well, women with children, they get married all the time. No, the hell they don't. Only 25% of y'all get married. What are we talking about?
And then this is y'all life, so be real about that 25%. There's levels to marriage. All that whole 25%, it's safe to say that half of that is foobar and it don't end in no happily ever after. So stop. You do not, we repeat, you do not want to be a single mom in today's sexual marketplace. You are in a terrible position. Terrible.
So yeah, that was just bad advice from Ashley. A lot of these modern women do that, try to coddle each other and not try to build her up, but tell her the truth. You are almost 40 with a toddler, 2-year old.
Two.
It's more than likely over. You might want to try to work it out with that guy or wait till the kid get older. Like there ain't many options. This is selfish for you to be out here trying to date right now.
I agree. The fact that she said she didn't want to be with him no more. It ain't the guy she like. However, this brother got the cheeks, don't know, but he ain't her cup of tea. Unfortunate. Shout out to hanging with Courtney. How you doing, sister? Says this is unbelievable. Yes, it is. Come through. Says that Cuda cat is used goods now. Go ahead and stay alone and raise your daughter. I ain't bringing my resources to you at all.
That part. So here we go. Hit the like button.
I need you to work on yourself, not
Hmm.
just physically, but
Hmm.
mentally. So
Right.
you don't run into situations like this again where
Hmm.
you give someone your trust so freely,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Because that's what I do. And it's like, I moved from my hometown. I've been here for 10 years now. And
Mhm.
it could have been happened, but now it's happening where, I am able to take care of both of us and we're doing really, really well. But I just couldn't believe it. It was just too much. I could not believe that the whole 9 months of my pregnancy. Oh, she's trying to take me for my money. And I'm like, if you was the king of Zamunda, I can understand it, but you're not. So you got to tell me where the money is at.
But my thing is that says to me, and by no means am I calling him broke, but it means whatever he does get, it's not much.
Right.
So it's probably enough for his bills and
Mhm.
maybe for his little fun he can do.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
he doesn't really have enough now that he's in a situation to really take care of the baby in the same
Yeah.
way that you can.
Yeah.
That part.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts.
And now you sitting up here talking about you ain't the king of Zamunda. What they say? Why y'all men talk about y'all afraid to get married and divorce? What a woman gonna take? Y'all ain't got nothing. And this is online that same rhetoric. You slept with this man and had a child.
It means nothing. What is that? Like, come on, man. Set y'all disrespecting yourself to no end. Your womb, your precious cootie cat ain't worth the dang. You could just give it to guys you find undesirable, dusty, and less than. Y'all ladies need to hear yourself. They do this all the time. She said she ain't trying to. No, that's Ashley said she didn't want to talk bad about him. She up here talking about the brother ain't the Princess Amunda. They don't mind throwing shots and shade at the man they gave the most precious honor to. Again, that speaks volumes on them. If he a piece of crap, so are you.
That part.
That's what I'm getting from that.
Mm-hmm. And because I didn't ask you to take care of me, I just asked you to take care of your baby. I've been taking care of me. I don't ask them for $1 ever.
But I think the idea is, I think with men with child support, oh, she's gonna use it for her hair and to
I do my own hair. I do hair.
no. But that's the assumption.
Ain't no damn assumption. That's the truth. In majority of cases, there is misappropriation of the funds. These women are misappropriating the funds that are for the children. They will both spend on their hair, go buy some weed, a bottle of alcohol, some crab legs, you name it.
All that. Yeah. Put gas in their new boyfriend's car, all that. F out my face, man. And then what's the come on now? We done heard the excuses in the hood. Well, if I'm doing it for me, then I'm doing it for your baby. If the mama happy, the baby happy. Wicked. Like Bonquisha, why you always on Fresh J's? Huh? And that baby stay shopping at Walmart with the shoes just hang on the strings and stuff. Come on, do better.
Yeah, Ashley up here talking about an assumption. And
Stop.
No, these are the facts.
Yes, observable realities, Ashley.
Like it's not going to a baby. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, what kind of guy? If we're just being hypothetical, what kind of guy are you looking for now? Like you want him to be traditional?
I do.
Right?
I want him to be open to being, a dad to a child that's not his, because I know some men like, I'm not taking care of no baby, but then there's other men. When I was pregnant, like, I should have been that baby's dad. Like, okay, let's relax here. Let's relax, because if you should have been, we could have been dating years ago. It was people that I was, talking to years ago. Why did you have a baby by him and not me? And I'm just like, I just don't understand it, because I didn't want to be nobody's baby's mother anyhow. I'd rather be somebody's wife and then somebody's mom, and us build together. But that just wasn't in God's plan for me, which is okay. But I do want somebody who is going to, I'm able to learn from, somebody I can.
Hold on.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
She said after she had the baby, Nug and them was seeing her at the gas station like, damn, why you let him knock you up? You know I've been trying to be your baby daddy. Girl. Why? And she like, y'all better stop. Y'all know. She gonna say it wasn't in God's plan for me to be a wife before having children.
Lucy, was it your plan? What's going on? Listen, again, the caliber guys she's being approached by says a lot about her. You got these ninjas at the G station talking about they should have been the ones to knock you up. That is not how respectable men talk to respectable women. These are not the conversations. I should have knocked you up. You should let me beat raw and skeet in you. That's wicked. No respect. And that's what you bring about. Just no respect. She wild. They really don't hear themselves talk. That's why we talk so bad about the echo chamber circle jerk. Because they could say they sit up here with Ashley Dalton and they yap, 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 and nobody corrects them. Minimal correction.
So here we go. Hit the like button. I'm let her keep cooking.
Hmm.
Teach somebody that's going to be the head of my household because I'm tired.
And should
Somebody
he pay all the bills? Does he have to pay the bills? And does he have to make sure you and your daughter is good?
I would say that he and here's my daughter now walking in here with her bonnet. But I would say that he, whatever it is that he's paying already, especially is if he wants us to move in with him, he should be able to maintain that. I still will, I want to contribute because I never ever want to feel like somebody can take something from me and I'm just left assed out.
So how much money would he have to make per year?
I would say I make 85, so
Mhm.
over me. At
Okay,
least,
so over
uh,
85,000.
yes.
Oh,
Is this camera on me? Yes, it's on. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
I can't, man. 100K. She looking for 100K man to come here. This 40-year-old woman. This is nuts.
And your poor daughter come in with the bonnet.
Oh,
Listen, at some point, we gotta start bringing folks up on charges. I swear, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start trying to bring together some organizations, man. Like we gotta start doing better by these kids. We can't keep just throwing them in the lava, asking them, "Is it hot?" Like, come on. Don't have your baby on camera for one like this, and then with a bonnet. This the internet. This is this is permanent documentation. That's what this is. The internet is your permanent record. What we say up here, someone will always be able to pull it up and observe it. This ain't what you want to leave.
yeah, she up here.
Showing a baby off, showing a baby
And I'll
off.
say this to any man. This is the worst possible deal you can go into. You observing this from the outside looking in. She clearly has no discipline, no structure in this house. This baby walking around at 2 years old with a bonnet on. You will have little to no say so in this house. You're not going to be able to tell her daughter, ish, as this child's getting older, she'll be able to do whatever she want, be permanent markers on the wall, whatever. Everything goes.
That's it. That's it. Or you could come here making $250,000 and you could pay for her femininity and cooperation. Any takers?
Well, you still ain't gonna be able to tell her daughter. Yeah, that had nothing to even do with her. I'm talking about the kid.
That's
This kid with
crazy.
this bonnet, the kind of behavior and that this kid is gonna develop over time, you can already tell.
Yes, you
Ain't no
can.
man in the house. This is what you get.
You don't think a guy playing make believe, a guy making $250,000 wouldn't even be able to garnish any kind of authority over this child?
No, that's her
No, no.
baby. Okay, nobody. Her mama, the child's daddy. Nobody can't say nothing to that kid.
Dang. Shout out to Overthinker. Says Ashley is all about gassing them up. She don't give a dang. That's a fact. She don't.
Make
Mercy.
85, so
Mhm.
over me. At
Okay,
least,
so over
uh,
85,000.
yes, because I feel like we could, be together and build together off of it. Me personally, I don't feel like he has to pay all of my bills because he didn't make those bills. So I
Okay.
do want to contribute as much as I can.
So over 85 could be 86.
Mm-hmm.
Just
86 to
86.
100. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
But that was my question. Just how do I open back up? Because I'm so, and everybody says, Ashley, you have to just smile more, be nicer. And it's not that I'm not nice. I don't tolerate, foolishness.
Right. Do you
Foolishness.
feel like, do you feel like you attract a lot of, I'm just going to use low vibrational men? Do you,
I do. I
okay.
do.
So we got to change up the energy and we got to change up the look.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
we could attract something different. That's what
Yeah.
I mean. It's time to level up, Ash.
Okay.
It's time to take it to the next level. That means when you out walking with baby, you got a green juice on and a matching workout set.
Okay.
All right, you got a little lip gloss on. We gotta change up the look and
Yeah.
change up the vibe if we want a different type of guy.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome,
And
darling.
thank you for all the comments. I don't even know what they're going so fast, so I can't even read them. But
Oh
thank y'all.
yes, read through them. Yes, have a good night, darling.
And this is when I always say, there's how many billions of women on earth? There is not enough time in the day to focus on singular women like her. That's why I was be telling Crystal, like, you can't sit here and waste time and energy trying to counsel this woman and get her to do anything. You could just simply use her as a cautionary tale for younger women who haven't made these mistakes yet. Like, scare straight. That's about all these women are good for, is to scare, childless women. You can scare them straight with women like her. Other than that, yeah, she has no other purpose, really.
That is it. I like that analogy. Yeah, because Ashley gonna tell her to put on some workout clothes and some lip gloss. Sheesh. How like again, I'm over Arrested Development. I'm going on to say that some of this behavior is not acceptable at any age. To heck with Arrested Development, mental illness. Girl, you too low vibrational. You need to make sure you put on you a nice little one workout piece, something from Sheen, some lip gloss. It's gonna attract the same thing. Same thing. Because she got the same walk, the same talk, and the same energy. And Nug Nug at the same G station. See what I'm saying? She could wear a nice Floyd dress, a white Floyd dress with yellow sunflowers on it. Nug Nug still trying to clash.
And like you said, you have the baby with you. Say, do all that while you're pushing a stroller, because no matter what you put on, no matter how you look, once this man finds out there's a 2-year-old, he only gonna glaze your bun. So that's what you gotta. It's the kid. We gotta act like these kids ain't the biggest burdens on earth.
I don't know why they understand that. Men all over the world, no matter what race, they pander just to clap cheeks to baby moms. You'll see them. So even Brad and Chad, the old timers, I be seeing that. These old Caucasian dudes, hey, how you doing? Tender thing, come on over here, and they be spitting that whole game to them because they have identified you. You a baby mom. That means you give up the cheeks with little to no commitment. Y'all need to understand that. That's what we observe.
So here we go. We're gonna I feel like bringing Thanos back out for her. I'm over this woman.
Yeah, it's over. And she most likely blowed out. Thanos.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts.
I am inevitable.
And I tell you what, Ashley was not done with her segment here. So I'm gonna let this keep going, because after she got off the call, then Ashley went on one of her Kendra monologues.
Pure doo-doo, I bet. Come on with it.